Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It's the 80s team and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for the visitors. Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Bird. Then there's McHale. And it's Malone in at the center. Now here's Caruso. Following the miss by Michael Jordan.
Bulls foul. Lonzo Ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Team foul.
Free throw no good for Johnson.
Magic Johnson at the line for one.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Lonzo Ball picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking two shots.
And the Bulls making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here is Caruso. Here's Levine. Malone with the block. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the 80s team has possession. Bird way outside. Rebound collected by Levine. Pass to Beverly. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the middle. Jordan against Caruso. And they'll get another chance. Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. McHale.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The shot will not fall. And the 80s team going the other way now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
Playing solid defense can turn the game in their favor very quickly.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They trail by 1. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
First personal foul. 14.
That one is off.
At the line for the away team, Magic Johnson.
And he sinks the second. So it's Chicago now. Here's Caruso. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Blocked again.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And he's good on the second. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Levine. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. DeRozan's shot is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And here's Bird for three. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. Malone, good.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score. Clearly a foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Thomas. Second shot opportunity, and Olajuwon finishes inside.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Williams. And it's off the back rim, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Patrick Beverly. Second personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 80s team.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Olajuwon. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Hakeem Olajuwon at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Thomas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Bulls trail by 8. Right side Levine. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Williams against Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. .51 seconds left to play in the first. Levine can't hit. Olajuwon against Drummond. Olajuwon, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's DeRozan. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Thomas. Back to Worthy. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. There's Thomas with the three. It could go. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the 80s team. They're up by 10. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look, guys, at the 80s team performance. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Then there's McHale. Then it's Malone, and it's Bird in at the three spot. Bulls on D, trailing by 10. And here's Jordan outside. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. Malone with the nice move. And that's now 6 points for Moses Malone. Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. No good. And the 80s team going the other way now. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. McHale. Williams with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. Patrick Beverly is checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Patrick Beverly.
The 80s team with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Jordan with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good from the top of the key.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Bulls trail by 16. From deep, rejected by McHale. From deep three-point range, and they get it back. Kicks it out to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. They shoot again. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Williams finds Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. Malone with some nice D. Vucevic has gone 1 of 4 from the field. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
Tipped away. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Malone. Bird with the bounce pass. Here's Jordan. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Jordan's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Dominique Wilkins. He's checked in for Michael Jordan. Bulls trail by 18. Outside Williams to halt the run. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 7 rebounds in the game. For three, Wilkins. McHale passes to Bird. Basket good. And the 80s team leads by 20.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Vucevic. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the 80s team.
Malone down low. Defended by Beverly. Johnson kicks to Malone. Rebound by Williams. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. It's an 18-point game. Bulls moving the ball around. And that's collected by Malone. McHale against Caruso. Put that bucket in no time at all. McHale's got his second basket of the game. Chicago with the ball. Williams can't get it to go.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And here's Bird from the arc. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. McHale, that's good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Beverly.
2 minutes.
Caruso, the pass to Beverly.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. So for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Lean comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Irving comes in for Larry Bird. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. To the inside. Back to McHale. Shoots over DeRozan. McHale can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 21. On the wing, Levine. Over Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Another shot. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his first bucket of the night.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago calls timeout. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the feed to Drummond. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Levine inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Lets it go from 14. The shot by Dentley, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Dosunmu. And they recover it. Here's Drummond, and he converts the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the night. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
The 80s team making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Drummond kicks to Beverly. Over Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Beverly's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. The three from Olajuwon sinks the triple. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
It's good. And it's 6 points for Andre Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the
80s team. Get ready. Here comes the Jabberwocky.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Worthy. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Vucevic trying to get open. And the layup's good off the glass. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, LaVine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That free throw, no good. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Malone.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Some energetic defense by LaVine, using his speed to stay all over the shooter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Kevin McHale's injury. David, what's the story?
He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. And so that's it for him today. And from how it appears, he could be out for a considerable amount of time. What a tough break. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury.
I'm starting to flip-flop this, and you have to try so hard to.
Chicago calls timeout.
You're just not going to be able to.
Williams
I'm not going to have to try. To be honest. Are you sure? How many points will I have recorded? I'm not even
LaVine
in
finds Caruso.
Oh, he is.
And the
That's
layup
10
is up and in.
And he's talked about
15,
wanting to
bro.
improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And here's Jordan outside. Tries again, and the layup falls.
You're back, bro.
Malone's got 8.
Too
They're
easy.
taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see
Again.
when you got a team on the ropes.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he recovers it.
Oh my God, you slapped it twice.
Now here's Caruso. That one falls. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of
my
putting a little
goodness.
bit of pressure on him on his
Oh,
way to the hoop.
no. Yeah, I'm
And Worthy throws it down.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Williams can't get it to go.
Why
The
can
80s
no
team
one
with the
make
ball.
anything?
They're on an 18-4 run right now. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Assist goes to
That is ferocious.
No.
You said it. That was
Why did he say it like he was
ferocious.
gay?
Caruso. Malone
I
with the
swear.
Jordan inside. Vucevic on him.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Levine, that's good. He's got 9.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Johnson with the block. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Bro.
Johnson's got 3 assists
I'm
tonight.
trying to focus, but I can't
And a
really.
closer look here at the hustle stats for the 80s team. Vucevic makes the most of the high percentage shot. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a
See?
fan.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Bro.
It's been this way since
Are you
halftime.
focusing or you
Tremendous
just
production
want
from
to-
beyond the arc.
In the modern
Sure, not
NBA,
possible.
you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
I have 21 points.
Chicago foul. Nikola Vucevic.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big.
He's made
Look
2
like
of his
that.
last 5 attempts so far at the line. So for the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in
That
for Williams.
face.
And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso.
Whoa.
1:03 left to play in the third. Gervin for 3. Gets the
Gervin.
3-pointer to fall. Gervin's
He's coming
got
from out
himself
that
on the board
curve.
with 3 there.
Silky. Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Here's Elijah Wan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick
So
up 2 on the second
how do
half.
you feel?
There he is,
Absolutely
feasting
horrible.
on the glass, converting
You're
the
about to feel the
opportunity,
same way.
trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
I don't want to talk about it.
Shot by Gervin, no good. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Got a piece of it. Low block shot and off the glass. That one's good. Levine's got 13 points.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
And it's slammed in by Gervin.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Here's Dosunmu. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bird.
Yo.
Pulls up on the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Dosunmu. Michael Jordan getting it done for the
It
80s
stepped
team.
on my toe.
What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly.
Look right here. Look at, just keep watching, Michael Jordan said it's just ended. I want to see it again, bro.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this
Did you see
point
it?
has not been an evenly fought contest.
Okay. We got, there's only 6 minutes left. The quarter goes to 4 again.
On the court for the 80s team, they've got Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Elijah Wan. Then there's Gervin. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. Here's
Oh
Drummond.
my.
Elijah with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down,
Atrocious
but they will
basketball
take
is
that
what
look
can play today.
every trip down the floor.
Atrocious basketball.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Slapping
And
people.
there's the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first
Consider
foul.
foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The 80s team with the ball.
Dominique Wilkins.
Gervin for three. The kick out to Wilkins. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Gervin attacking. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Well, I could literally
Finding
just
the
drive
weakness
there.
in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
White. The three-pointer, no good.
So
And
unless
stolen
I'm
by
playing with them,
Drummond.
they're not going to do anything.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Wilkins.
I'm the one
And
playing with
Thomas
them. They
has
don't
it
know
in the
what to
corner.
do. Like, don't do
Shoots over
anything.
Dosunmu. Thomas, no
They
good.
just stand there.
Thomas gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's White. Wilkins pulls
See,
it
and I
in.
can't shoot
The
anything.
defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
What's your
It's
big
stolen by
game?
Jones. Drummond with it.
I don't have a
Gervin covering.
Give
This
the
is
defender
23.
credit,
I don't
willing
have-
to
I don't
challenge
have
the
23. I
shot.
have 20.
Lots of other guys just let them score there.
About every day
That's
after it came
Wilkins.
out.
That time on the
played
assist by Thomas.
20 and then just didn't care.
Thomas
Because I
got
tried
3 assists
21,
in the game.
Pulls
And we're
early
about 2
21.
minutes into the fourth
I just
quarter
didn't
now.
enjoy it. It just felt different.
Jones kicks to
And,
Drummond.
you know, like,
It's stolen by
changing the pattern and
Wilkins.
stuff and stuff like
Andre Drummond. First
that. Really, the last,
personal
like, great 2K was 2K18.
at the line for the away team.
Free throw, no good for Gervin. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Dosunmu. The 80s team making a switch here.
The Jordan back. Come on, Wilkins. I'll take that.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Chicago.
Mark,
Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got his first basket of the
Whoever
night.
scores
You
reverse.
love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And here's Wilkins from the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And they call a
And
foul,
he
so a
didn't touch
chance
it.
at the line for one more coming up.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And it's sent back by Wilkins. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last.
Ow.
Chicago making some changes.
I'm better.
Vucevic
Oh.
checked in for Jones. And it's
Ow.
Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Caruso, and it comes off the front of the rim. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. They get it again. Worthy's shot is good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Yeah, this is
That's
so
a
bad,
double
bro.
whammy, guys.
This would, if
That's
I would have
right.
had the
A
alternatives,
great
then
defensive
they would've
play,
changed that.
then the emphatic stuff.
Once
And
he
no
pulled away,
pass
he
vision.
knew what was on his mind.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst
What
the
was
trees
that?
and kind of mix it up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Line for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
The fader. That one a little long.
Bulls foul. Alex Caruso. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Irving. Outside for Thomas. Double team on Thomas. The shot comes out. The pass to Beverly.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Isaiah Thomas. First personal foul. At the line for the
That's
Bulls.
good from Beverly. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. The 80s team making a switch here.
Let's go, Gervin.
He's off on the second.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
This was
And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Gervin. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Dosunmu. From deep. They get the rebound. Over in the corner, Caruso. From past the arc, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Dantley, and he goes in for the dunk. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Here's Dosunmu. And
The
it's off
stadium
from
is so
three-point range.
empty. I wonder
1:19
why.
left in the fourth quarter. Thomas passes to Gervin. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Zach LaVine's checked in for the
Coming on the
Bulls.
floor for your Bulls, Zach LaVine.
Lets it go with the 3.
There we go. Finally.
Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 on 12 now.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
They grab their own miss. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Here's Chicago. Drummond passes to Vucevic. And the Bulls.
Can I just shoot like this all game?
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Caruso. Good work defensively by Worthy.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Chicago with the ball. From deep. Dosunmu's shot is off. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Thomas, no luck.
It's not even going to do anything.
Here's Levine.
You're trying to shoot a buzzer beater?
From deep
And then I miss
three-point
it.
range. And the ball out of play. The
Whatever.
80s team.
We're playing 6 seconds.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna tank you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Team Olajuwon. Michael Jordan.
Not
Oh,
even close.
So it's the 80s team winning this one. To come into an opponent's
97
building
to
and dominate the
46.
way
What
they
happens
did
when
tonight
you got
says, I
80
think,
All-Stars
a whole lot
versus
about
modern
this
day
team.
I
Bulls?
guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
Alright, bye guys.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do a quick 1-game stream. We'll probably be back at it again tomorrow. Alright.